think we might have enough for a mount, but we'll have to see. Into the eye of the storm. Closest one's the Lancers Guild, I guess. I think it's the closest one. Yeah. No, actually it would have been Mikedo's Amphitheater. That would have been the closest. But it's too late now. Where are we going? We're going this way. See if we can get us a mount. We just need 6, if I'm not mistaken. I think we have 3 already. Maybe 5. We should be able to get a mount theoretically. No, we're gonna need 5 more points. I can already see it. Yep, we need 5 more points. Got your 6th badge. Let's go. I just got my. If you're talking about Pokemon, I'm assuming. Yeah, I just got my 6th one last night before I stopped playing. Yeah, we're neck and neck. Okay, let's go to Camp Tribone. Guys, here? Is he up? Is he in here? Might be in here. In here. Amberneat.
Why yes, I am Professor Lambertneat. Beg pardon? You wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? Truly. Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow woman of science.
Oh, no. We're getting into shitty looking headpieces now. No. No. Hiding that.
So rare it is to find fellow intellectuals in this region. It is even rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another, a hermit to whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow, unsociable, rather daft at his first impression, yet possessed of an amazing affinity towards the scientific pursuits. But to the matter at hand, did you say you wish not to conduct field observations but to harvest a corrupted crystal? Gods, woman, at least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I am beginning to wonder if you've sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which these inherent dangers may be averted. Simply store the crystal you seek within this warded pot to protect yourself from the deleterious effects. Though I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel, well, perhaps it shall motivate you to move quickly. In any case, take the pot to Hasako, a student of mine monitoring the flow of aether at Highbridge. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you in the finer points of crystal harvesting.
To Highbridge it is. Go. We're so fast now. We can check our mount speed and travel mount speed. Yeah, we're still not even maxed maxed mount speed yet even. Crazy. Doom. You. Ah, show.
How many times must I be made to explain myself? I am not contemplating suicide, you imbecile.
Yikes.
I have chosen this precise position to perform scientific measurements. Have we here? A containment vessel? Why, this is the handiwork of Professor Lambornint. Your thieving knave, I shall call for the... Oh, see, the man himself lent it to you. Then you must have sought me out per his instruction, which means he believed me experienced enough to expound upon this explanations. At last, the recognition I so rightfully deserve.
You say so, my guy. Oh, this is a nice looking. I like that. That looks good. We're taking the money.
Oh, fabulous day! Kahoo! Kahey! That is, that I should be chosen to guide this woman. Yes, I, Sako, greatest of the Professor Lambornint's pupils, shall see that you successfully quarry your quarry. Your timing is impeccable, in fact, for I just prepared to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. But something tells me that that not but a perfect piece will satisfy your high standards. In which case, you must needs descend into the deepest depths, amidst the flowing waters and the murderous mirror nights lies the most fantastic formation I've found thus far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool and use it to separate a small fragment from the large cluster. Place it within the warded pot and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying. But advance with appropriate caution and you shall surely survive.
If you say so. If you say so. Are we going all the way over there? Here we go. Risking my life again. Wait. See you. Goobo! The flying Goobo. I see this guy even more so. I want you. Die. One of three. I need two more of these guys. Ah, there we go. There's our summon our boy first. Ooh, kick some ass. Need one more. There he is right there. Get him, Boo. Easy kills, and we got some currency for it. We have almost 2,000 company seals. Yeah, go. Plungerfish. Down we go. Dang. I tried. Around the mirror knights. Get around all the mirror knights and not get hit, and then we'll be fine. Down this way. Keep going down. Oh, Mirror Knight after us. down? Question. This way. Think. Down. We go down. So we came, so I guess we have to go. Where are we? Where is the way down? I'm genuinely lost. I missed a turn somewhere. I could have totally missed a turn somewhere. Ah, this way. I missed a turn. Of course I did. Of course I did. Take this Mirror Knight out, get the crystal, and then we'll be good to go. See, these guys, these Mirror Knights, these look like birds. XIV don't look like birds. These guys look like birds. They even use gust attack, like Pokemon. Case in point. Hot. Haha, Sucko! Coming back. Coming back. We got the crystal. I'm just saying, it's true though. The Mirror Knights look like big owls. They all look like lizards. Golden fleece looks so cute. Bum, 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 bum. Sako, I'm back. I got you some crystal, my guy.
I see you've come galloping back. Have you the crystal then?
Here's a pot.
What a large and lovely crystal. Professor Lambertine will doubtlessly cohort with joy, with joy when you present it to him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting.
Yeah, you totally helped. You totally went with me to help. Mm-hmm. Yep. I remember, you know, you fought off those Mirror Knights like they were nothing. You're like a god among men. God among Lalafell. Totally helped. Literally all he did was tell me, hey, hit it with a hammer and then put it in the pot. Okay.
My keen scholar senses tell me that you've obtained a corrupted crystal, am I right?
Here's a pot.
If you will grant me a moment to examine the crystal. Ah, it is as you desired. The corrupted crystal overflowing with wind-aspected aether. Remind me for what purpose did you intend to use this crystal again? What? To breach a barrier comprised of wind-aspected aether? Oh dear, that may prove problematic as this crystal would only serve to strengthen the barrier. I suppose I am at fault for not inquiring as to your objectives from the start. If I'd known your intent, I would have never sent you to Hasako.
Hasako, you're so useless.
What is science if not trial and error? Can you truly say that this failure has taught you nothing? Think, woman. You now understand the methods necessary to safely collect a corrupted crystal. You will doubtless have no difficulty doing so once more. What's more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for the ethereal studies conducted by the students of Valdision. You've heard of them? Well, I don't mean to boast, but I'm a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course, but I would never be so bold as to claim that level of expertise. Are you all right? Eyes seem to be glazed over for a moment. Anyway, I shan't keep you from your task. You've still got a corrupted crystal to find. Mother. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Corrupt crystals of sufficient size and strength are not all that common. I fear. Fortunately, one of my other students, Sienna, claims to have discovered another promising site in eastern Lanoshka. Wait, that's not correct. Lanoshka was where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to an imperial castrum. Haha, now that's made for an amusing anecdote. It was western Lanoshka, Pharaoh Sirius, on the Isle of Umbra, to be precise. Can't recall her exact reasoning. Something to do with one of Dalamud's talons or some such nonsense. What I can say for certain is that she's still in Aleport, attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Sienna inquiries bear fruit? You can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates. You might find your time there to be quite pleasurable. Oh, and do not forget to take your makeshift warded pot, lest she think you unprepared for the task. Guess we're going to Aleport now. That's a cool chocobo. That's a cool chocobo. Look at that. They have the ruby weapon armor on it. You, Sienna. Huh? Corrupted crystals? Madame, I have no interest in being the butt of your jokes. So if you've no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. Have a pot. Well, I'll be damned. Professor Alberni did send you. Beg your pardon, it seems we've got off on the wrong foot. I am Sienna, graded to the professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he bid you seek me out. Indeed, I am an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... Oh, gods, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. At least she knows that she's being boring. You know, what you got for me? As I told the professor in my many missives, I believe that the area surrounding Pharaoh Sirius is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I've yet to test my hypothesis. All access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present, for reasons unknown to me. See, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling since I always take the time to explain my motives in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. Mayhap you will help me. I will have better luck wresting information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point.
I got you. Don't worry. We'll figure it out. Up or down or where are we going? Oh, it's up. You.
Ah, you startled me. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this? What with all the fascist gossip of spirits and specters haunting the Isles of Umbra? Just because I know it's nonsense doesn't mean it's any less frightening.
Interesting. Ghosts and spookers. It's all about ghosts and spookers. You're keen on traveling to the Isles of Umbra? But yes, lass, aren't you drunk or just crazy? Ain't nothing there but death, death, and more death. What do you have to say? One that's all the way on the other side of the entire town?
And a lot of fellas.
The Isles of Umbra? What interest have you in the godforsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Ferociris, the Isles have become not more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths with them.
Yikes. Big yikes. Ooh, a chocobo. Ooh, a chocobo. That guy's a ninja. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Ah, Bella, you returned. Tell me your findings. Really? Infested with the dead, you say? That is very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts.
Don't chicken out on me now.
Oh, worry not, my friend. I've given your findings some thought, and I've concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than local folklore. As for why all travel to the Isles of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous, owing the abandonment of Ferociris. Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pubs, since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion. It was there that I heard of a man named Skyfrin, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, Isles of Umbra. This is the first I've heard of someone actually traveling to and from there, so I am curious as to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself.
Doo-doo. Okay, Jailbird, what you got for me?
I have to go back. Calls to me. Sings to me. Tell mommy me Modi. I'm sorry. Mimidoa, I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or you could release me. Yes, release me. Or go and tell her. Let me go to her.
These guys. Hey, Stan, these guys are crazy. obsessive and crazy over someone.
Got this. You got this, little Vu. Run a bit faster. What did Sky Prince have to say? That's not terribly helpful. I couldn't care less how he misses his favorite bar wench. But what was that about a man named Mimidoa? Wait, I know that name. That's the bastard who grabbed my arse the other day at the pub. Well, if you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him and his wandering hands.
I mean, she brings up a good point. Guy's a perv. Imidoa.
Nothing in it, are you? No? Then what are you here? Speak up, missy. I can't hear you.
Here's a feather.
Hey, bugger me. Is this what I did? I think it is. Nah, couldn't be. Found this, you say? Where'd you find it? Skyfrin, you say? I was hoping to have a word with the lad, but it sounds like he's out left twixt his ears. Supposed to help me patch up Pharaoh Sirius, he was. Hoping he sent me to supervise the lot of them. We're getting the work done over there on their own. See, half of them walk off, half of them ran off, and half of them up and are vanished. What's that? You're looking for a passage to the Isle of Umbra. Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on my behalf for Mamodi. Tell him how the lands lie. Ain't nobody been interested till you came and called it. The whole port's up in arms about spirits and so forth. If I had the gear, I'd hire some south swords and I'd let them sort it out. You'll do it in pinch, ye will. Turn the parchment to the skipper and he'll see you back there.
To the skipper. Bubba.
You went in and had a word with Mimidoa. I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amount to something. I mean, that disgusting creature was Skyfriend's superior? I find that hard to believe, but this writ of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say, it's a relief to work with such an industrious woman as you. I look forward to hearing of the discoveries you will make on the Isle of Umbra. Without me.
This motherfucker.
Fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. But 12 as my witness, if you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back to haunt you.
Let's get her going. The Isle of Umbra.
Taking me to the Isle of Umbra, she bids, as if it's as simple as, oh, I see you got a writ of passage. All right, then, climb aboard.
This guy. Hey, we're at the Isle.
This doesn't seem all that bad.
The castle.
I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but oh, the hell's with this? Here, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystals before, right? If it isn't as though you require my assistance, speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you please excuse me.
What a pussy. It's just a castle. Nothing scary about it. It's just a castle. Here's a pot.
Well, pot, I'm not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest a corrupted crystal. Sorry, friend, but you may have to return empty-handed.
No, I'm getting that crystal.
The writ of Master Mimidora gave you may grant you access to the isle, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself.
Looking up. See anything? Okay.
When the giant mass of crystals struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within the once powered the beacon. Aye, contrary to what the small folk would have you believe, the fires of Ferociris were not the product of a mage's thaumaturgy, or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by an ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess as to when they'll be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased since rumors of the Walking Dead drove off our entire crew. Not that those rumors are incorrect. I've observed the fiends from a distance. Ship graveyard to the south. What draws them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, Bella. Help me unravel the mystery, and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I shall begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. As for where to begin your inquiries into the situation, it so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. Be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation. It might behoove you to question them. I got you, my guy. See any undead anywhere? It's all near for the taking. 5 bleeding years' worth of wreckage in their cargo, and Thor's queer dead iggers. And that voice, the voice was quite nice.
You saw them too, right? Dead people. Just shambling about without a care in the world. Except they do seem to care, that is. And start shuffling toward the water. God, that voice, that single fleeting verse. Still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist.
Okay. Sounds like a siren.
This talk of an alluring voice is disturbingly familiar. But that's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? If they have returned, that would mean... Oh, beg your pardon, I was just, thinking about something. Reminds me, I received word from Master Mimido but would be arriving any moment. Apparently he grew frustrated waiting for the sweet young lass with skin as soft as a phoenix down to return, which I'm assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go and explain yourself.
Where's the creeper? There he is. This creeper over here. Fucking Lalafels, dude.
What be keeping you in it? Ain't getting any younger, you know. Some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to folk what wandering near the ship graveyard and stirring up the dead and all. Bloody hell, that takes me back to the days as a cannon boy sailing under the old Mistbeard. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we've learned them last time. They bloody would. Oh, wouldn't they? Rising old biddies. Some folks said that the first purge would be the last. I knew deep down in my bones that this day would come. Come it has. I bet you, Mum, are sirens behind all of this. Nay, not one of the Hagen variety, ain't it? I speak of the other kind. Them that's got feathers, lure sailors to a watery grave with their sweet, sweet song. Oh, but I don't end there. No, drowning is just the start. See, even in death, a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do her bidding till the corpse can't do it no more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish upon my worst enemy. Except maybe in drink, and I'd regret it after. Any road, 'tis up to us to stop the hell-born hussy before she takes another soul. Of course, we can't send her marching off to the war without these. The siren don't have power over a man who can't hear their song. 'Tis lucky for you I carry a spare pair, and lucky for the both of us. I'm a superstitious sod, eh?
Well, she ain't coming to us, so we better head over here to her. To the ship graveyard, ain't? To the ship graveyard to fight a siren. We aren't gonna be seduced. Not this time. Maybe next time, but not this time. Stay away from the praying mantisae. There he is, Mimidoa. In the distance, a bunch of zombies. Dead man's moan.
If she passes near the shore, she's sure to spy the campfire and come and look. It's a matter of waiting.
Thus we wait. Wait for the campsite. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm beginning to wonder if some sly bugger ain't spun us a yarn here.
We're just waiting. Waiting. We're waiting. Don't fall asleep. And he's asleep. Oh, wait. Hey, don't fall asleep.
Wait, you hear that? It's her.
Oh my goodness.
Look over there, water. Here she comes, ain't it? Here she come.
God damn. That's a siren if I've ever seen one.
Quick, lass. Shove them plugs in your ears and get ready for your fight. Soon as she realizes you're deaf to her ditties, she'll call her and her thralls and we'll be up to our necks in corpses there before you know it.
Run, Mimidora.
In the embrace, mine everything, all. True love spurred, her cruelty her cruelty's reward.
Defeat the thralls. Die, thralls. You won't charm me. Not this time. More, huh? These guys are nothing. Nothing. You have nothing on me.
Fair mournful mistress, distress. Why?
Die, zombie boy. Over here. Easy.
Melody last breath of death, the rhythm. Dost thou not to relent, regret, forever alone?
I'm not going near those bubbles. Bubbles chasing me. It burst on me.
My love, a river, one look, so shiver.
He's sending more of these bubbles after me. After you first. Yeah, here, charmed captain. You're getting in my way. I need to go save the world. They're getting closer.
No more dark eclipse the heart.
Hey, we did it. Easy. Didn't even have to kill her. All we have to go is like, shoo, get out of here. And then she leaves. 5 more until samurai. We're so close.
Am I all right? I'm better than that, ain't? Happy as a sailor in the whore's house I am. Of course, I'd be happy as a sailor with 2 whores if we gutted the songstress, but you have everything, can ye? You'll not come cooling around here again, though. Not for a while on any road. And if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for your help, huh? Bugger me, I've clean forgot your name. Rhyme me, Bella? Don't recall having ever isn't it by that name. But if you're not me old mate, or whose name, why have you been so bloody helpful? Ah, never mind. Be seen ya, lassie.
Yeah, we're so close to getting a samurai. Ideally, I really want to try to get samurai by the end of the day before the stream ends. If we can't, we can't, but I want to try. It just matters how quickly we can level, really. Reminds me, I should probably eat food. 3% more experience. %'s gonna really matter. How's my chocobo doing? Getting there. 9,000 more. Get away from me, Mantis. Cool. David, do you have what I need?
You mean it was a siren, but how were you able to resist her song? See, I heard that Master Mimidora was involved in the first purge, but I never actually... Having survived an ordeal like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted, safely sealed within the pot, just as you requested. Please, take it with my compliments. So are we had to go through all this training, you know, to learn how to... Big sale Nintendo store.
Big sale Nintendo store, you say? Big sale Nintendo store, you say?
Kind of big sale. 50% off big sale. I see. Pretty big sale.
Yeah. Take a gander really quick.
Yeah, they started. Yeah, it's the Black Friday deals. They just started today. They end the 30th at midnight. I know what I'm checking out after the stream.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back, Bella. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say, and more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you?
Here's a pot.
Ah, the conquering hero returns bearing a gift. Might I have a closer look? Impressive. Very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Bella. You've seldom, if ever, have I encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such a volatile abundance of fire-aspected aether. What? You want a corrupted composed of ice aspected aether to counteract the effects of a raging wind? Well, this specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about elements would tell you that. You just have to keep looking, I suppose. Just... Ugh. Don't fret now. I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal composed of ice aspected aether. An associate of mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of one such a crystal on living beings. Eh? What's with that expression? I thought you would be pleased to hear this news. This is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. And what's even better is that this time you needn't use the warded pot of yours to protect yourself from the crystal's energies. Hayden's findings suggest that it's quite safe. Why you ask? Well, just say that it has undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It has been a pleasure, Bella. Come back and see me sometime, all right?
Hell no. So, after being in Gridania, and then going to Thanalan to find a corrupted crystal, we found the wrong ones. We came to Lenosia to find a different one, which was also the wrong one. And now we're going back to Gridania to find the actual one we need. Great. Well, we're just gonna return home then, I guess. Actually, no. We're gonna do our... We're gonna go do our monk training first. Then we'll return home. Monk training first. And you go to the Goldsmith Guild. What do you got for us, Eric? Back to Gridania.
You.
Greetings and salutations. Miss Astera, I presume? Sienna informed me of your adventures in Airports. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Though, as Professor Lambertine is fond of saying, no action taken is in the name of science is ever truly wasted. For the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek could be found in abundance at the standing courses following the calamity. Alas, that is no longer the case. While there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within Twelveswood, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You are familiar with Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals that are wont to seek out ores and other stones? Well, though, one such creature with an infamously insatiable appetite has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the Twelveswood. Fortunate for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, presuming they even be digested. And I am reasonably confident that one still resides within his guts. It's quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this Giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when... You couldn't care less about this, could you? To the point, then. Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is particularly fine fodder be had. Therefore, we shall require lure, and I have precisely the sort he will find impossible to resist. Simply place this true heart. I shall save the story of the origin of its unusual name for another occasion. Outside the Spriggan's lair and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you retrieve the crystal from his gut, I shall leave that to your discretion. Let's do it. Where is he? He's over there?
Easiest way to get there, I guess, would go just... Would be these. I guess it would just go here and down, yeah. Okay. Down we go. Down. Hey Andy, how you doing? Here, we'll talk to this person. Bored? I'm sorry, Andy. Well, you could always play Final Fantasy 14, you see. I'm doing alright, you know. I basically woke up and immediately started playing this. So, yeah. It's been fun, you know. We've been doing all the leveling and such. But yeah, that's basically what I've been doing just all day. Person trying to race me. Fucker. All these Spriggans. Where's the one I'm searching for? This way. Hey, right here. Have a true heart. Where are you? You'll die by my hand. Oh shit, that's the level 43 Crater Golem. He also decided to have fun. Oh, and now there's another Spriggan because this other guy joined in. Well, ain't that some shit? Oh, this is a clusterfuck, ain't it? Oh, and another one joined in. This person's just gonna leave. Of course, they're just gonna leave, yeah. After causing me to have to fucking kill his creature, now he's just gonna leave me to deal with all the fucking aftermath. I see how it is. What a dick. What an absolute dick. Oh my god. What a piece of shit. I mean, I'm not meaning to kill them. They keep spawning in and attacking me. Every single time I'm about to leave, another one hits me. So just saying, I wouldn't call them innocent. I would not call them innocent. But I can't leave until I don't have anything attacking me. There's just non-stop enemies over and over and over again. Hey, look, there's another one. He also aggroed onto me. Non-stop enemies. Who's dead? Boo. If I die because of that guy just leaving, I'm gonna be pissed, dude. He summoned a monster on top of me, had me kill it for him, and then he just left. What a piece of shit. What a total piece of shit. My god. Time where I listen to sad music and kind of just want to play a game. I'm too tired to start playing anything, so I just end up watching. I feel it. I feel it. That's how it kind of was like in the middle, like after I streamed yesterday. Like I just kind of just sat around. Just couldn't contemplate what to really do. Yeah, this fucker, this guy right here, this is the fucker that did that to us.
Ah, pray do not sneak up on me like that. I was engrossed in. Wait, what is that? What is that god-awful smell?
I have a corrupted crystal.
My word, what is a breathtakingly beautiful crystal?
I see my super Was not mistaken. And I also see you weren't averse to digging through Spriggan entrails for your prize. We owe your furry friend a debt of gratitude, you know. That thick coat of digestive juices is protecting us from that harmful effect of the crystal, just as the warding pot you once used did. Why so glum, friend? Finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought. When overflowing with earth aspected aether. Calm down, I jest. It is comprised of ice aspected aether, not worry. I suppose that joke was in poor taste, considering your previous 2 attempts were for naught. Yeah. I've been on a wild goose chase for the past hour and a half. Beg your pardon, Bella. I forgot to return the crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message for you from Professor Lambertine. Something about a man named Marquise. Apparently the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me that I have yet to ask why you need that crystal. You aren't planning on anything nefarious, are you? It would reflect poorly on me and my research if it was used for evil ends. Ah, well, perhaps it's best I remain ignorant. I didn't come to the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. Sid. We're gonna go fight a bird person soon. Man, Andy, you could always play Final Fantasy XIV. It is free until level 60. Sid, I got you your shit. Can we go fight Garuda now? Greetings, madame. Do you wish to proceed to your vessel? Yes. Darn it, I have to walk all the way around. Sid, my boy. All repairs and modifications have been completed, Bella. If you bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. The crystal. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks exactly what we need. Worry not, Bella. I'll see that your hard work doesn't go to waste. Yes, sir. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words, soon it will become something greater, something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. I get money. Yes, money.